In my opinion, out of all the Taskwall, Timewall is the most reliable way to earn RLTs or roller tokens. Let me show you why. First, let me show you how to go there. Go to the main tab, click Taskwall. Then once it's done loading, drag down and go to the task providers and you can see Timewall. When you click it, it will pop you up on a different tab. The site is still Rollercoin affiliated. As you can see in the upper left corner, it's the Rollercoin. Okay, so just an overview, you can see how many points you have, approved points, pending points, as well as your conversion based on points to roller coins. I'll explain it much more later. Okay, so under earn, here, there are mainly three ways for you to grind and earn points. Get enough points, and these points can convert it to RLT and back to Rollercoin. So the first one is survey. So you can see here, survey. They will display the points that they are providing, 840 points. And the length of minutes per survey, it's 10 minutes per survey. But practically speaking, don't expect much since you won't always get these points since you're not qualified for their criteria or you're not the specific audience or study group that they are looking for. Okay, so just to show you how, so just press start. They will open a new browser and here start the survey. Continue. Usually they already have a set of information or data about you. Then they will ask a few questions. Okay, so I'll just type in my information. Okay, so as you can see here, like what I mentioned before, I wasn't really qualified or they're not looking, I'm not in the specific survey groups or specific audience that they're looking for. But don't be dismayed. And there are other ways to still grind. Okay, so as you can see, there are no more available surveys. Okay, so just be very careful in spamming the surveys. There are many questions that prevent speed spamming, and even inconsistent information will get you banned. Okay, so under the survey routers, there are BitLabs and TRMs. Okay, you can also find this in Rollercoin. So here, again, Timewall and task providers, survey providers, BitLabs and Theorem Reach are also here, but I still recommend in doing this in the Timewall itself, and I'll explain why later. Okay, so let's move on to the task. Under the task, there are view tasks, my submissions, and my disputes. When you click view task, as it loads, you can actually see there are hundreds of tasks that you can get from all of these points. Okay, so there are a lot. Each icon shows you the basic gist of what to do. Okay, and each has an approximate time. Example here, so approximate time, and how long does it take to be checked or credited, and the percentage of completion, and how long does it take, and out of all the people who submitted their tasks, and lastly the frequency of how many times you can do the task again. Okay, please take note that the task or number of minutes for you to obtain them is crucial, since you do not want to finish a task quicker or less than the time it states for you to finish them, since the site is very strict and can confiscate your points or even RLTs. Example here under Maya. Okay, Maya saving loans cards apps on Google Play. Let's first view the Maya task. Okay, so after pressing it, you just read the instruction carefully. Basically, as you can see, they just want you to download the Maya app using the link provided. Then they'll even show you sample screenshots to guide you. Example of this. Okay, So going back, and after downloading the app, they just want you to use their code. Okay, again, there's a sample. Then after that, you upgrade your account. Okay. So just for example, let's start the campaign. And every start of the campaign, there's a timer that you can see here. Okay. So let's say you've done the task. Next, they want you to use their code, Maya. Then after that, to make it, to upgrade it. So all the tasks here in Timewall as a text proof. Okay, here, text proof or a screenshot. So they can verify if you've actually done the task. Okay. Example, I did all the tasks correctly, down the app, use the code, upgrade my account. Then I'll go to the proof of completion here. Proof of completion. Then I'll just type in my email address, since that's what they're asking, email address. Okay. So I'll just type, let's say I'm going to type my email, johndoe12345 at gmail.com. Then I'll mention where do I live. So I live in the Philippines. And let's say I've screenshot the proof. Upload the image. Here, upload the image. You can see here. Then afterwards, it will show you the specific screenshot that you've uploaded. Then you can just send it. Okay. Just be very careful, since they will check this, and not only would you get no points, but you can also get banned for any task in the future. Okay. So let me just cancel the campaign. No worries about that. Okay. Just to show you my submissions, okay, in the past, you can see here. Okay, so you can see here that I've screenshot and submitted my proof of allowed notification. That's what they're asking for, gifts, and got 70 points and in return. Okay. For my pending, you can go here in the pending. Okay. So here, example here. Here my task is still under approval. Okay, pending approval for amounting of 60 points. I've already sent the proof. Okay. So when it comes to pending, there are times that you will get rejected. So let me just show you here. Rejected finals. Okay, so here are my rejected tasks. Even though I already sent a proof, they say rejected it since it's not correct. They will also provide the reason of a rejected task with additional comments. So the reason I did not give the correct proof I requested, and my task, this is not my task to screenshot, so it doesn't line up. Okay. So sometimes if it's final, like my rejected task here, you cannot dispute it. But there are times you can, and also you can even block the advertiser. Okay. Now for the last way to earn is by clicking the clicks under the earn. Basically, you'll get a small reward, usually around 20 points. So I saved this one. So it's going to be like this. As you can see, this is their client. You can actually press view. So they will let you go to their site. And as you can see, there's a countdown, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then after it goes down, you can go back here. Okay, so I'll do some more. Okay. See it again here. Just takes around 4 to 5 seconds. And when I actually go back, from 3,932, I gained 3,960. Okay. So I advise for you is to spam this. So example here, it's not 5 seconds, it's 30 seconds. It's much longer. So just stay here. But the moment that you move to a different browser, the countdown, it still continues. But sometimes when you go to a different browser, the countdown stops. Okay. I recommend spamming this, so it seldom becomes available, but it's easier way to earn some change, small points. Okay, so when you go back again, it's really a great opportunity for you. So example like this, even if the link isn't working, as long as the countdown is still ongoing, I want you to capitalize on it. So 3,932 is my current points. If I actually go, so example, I interrupted, I didn't go here, I went back. You can see the timer actually stops. So just go back to the original link that they gave you. After it's all done, you can go back, refresh it. So I'm now in 4,002 points. Okay. So again, I recommend for you to spam it. But don't be dismayed since there are a lot of times that the clicks will really run out and you won't get those points. Same as before here. Okay. Then after that, I will teach you how to withdraw RLTs. For the time being, so as you can see here, it ran out, no ads available. And check 24 hours, but actually in a day, sometimes I just keep on spamming the clicks. Okay. Now let's go to the withdrawals. Okay. Right off the bat, you have the approved points, like I mentioned before, where you can withdraw pending points. For the pending points, it's still up for evaluation. So sometimes I don't get off the points, so I don't use it to calculate on how much RLT that I can get. Okay. And lastly is for the conversion RLT based on your points. So as you notice, the easier the task here in the Taskwall, it really amounts. Example here, you do have to pay a certain amount, $5, $1, but a huge amount of points. Okay. And the last here, just following or writing comment, get you lesser points. So as you notice, the easier the task, the lesser points that they gave you. So my strategy is just accumulate many small tasks. Okay, so you'll be able to withdraw faster. Since if you click withdrawal here, as you can see, there's a minimum amount of 500 points. Okay, before it was 400 points, so they've increased it. And the conversion rate every 1,000 points equals to 0.08 RLTs. Okay, so currently I'm able to withdraw 0.32 RLTs. You might think that's small, but in reality, 0.1 RLT is already a lot, and you won't always earn that much daily. Per my history here, in all total, I withdraw 20,000 points, and that amounts to 1.6, only 1.6. And my daily right now, usually on a daily basis, it's around 0.04 to 0.05 RLTs, and it takes me around 1 to 2 days. Okay, so I want to emphasize Timewall is the best way for you to earn, since it has a decision or power for you to withdraw your RLT or not. Okay, so let me explain. If we go back to Rollercoins, oops. So example here, we'll go back to Rollercoins. If you go back here, the task was for you to earn RLTs. You'll try to gain money. You will be instantly rewarded, may it be from games, apps, surveys, or task provider that you try to do. So the moment that you accomplish them, you will be instantly rewarded. Okay. But the real reason why I hold my withdrawals here in the time wall, since it has to do with the daily goals in the season pass. So let's go to the season pass. Oops. Under here, the main tab, you go to events. Then under events, you press the season pass. Okay. So for your goal here is to achieve as much as weekly goals or daily goals that you can, so you'll be rewarded experience here, sometimes here experience, RSTs, RLT. At a rare case, sometimes they also give you, as I mentioned before, rare times RSTs here, 0.5, 0.52. Okay, so you won't know what type of daily goals you'll have since it refreshes daily. Nonetheless, if you only need to earn 0.01 RLT left, it will restart in 12 hours and 54 minutes. So I saved my RLT in Timewall and withdrew it when it needed when I needed it, and hit as much goals as I can. Currently, I have, as I mentioned, 0.32 RLTs that I can withdraw, and that's a lot. I could have withdrawn the minimum, which is 0.08 or 500 points, but I know there will be multiple daily goals that has to do with earning RLTs. So I want to maximize that. I want you to maximize that. So checking the daily goals here, it's absolutely great. As you can see, there are 1, 2, 3 tasks under daily quest on earning RLTs. First is earning 0.15 RLTs on Taskwall. Second is earning 0.2. Last is earning 0.75. There's also a bonus here that if you complete 3 daily quests, you'll have 1 additional bonus that you can achieve. And when you click the weekly quest, it mostly consists of how many quests that you have achieved in 1 week. Okay? So let's say today is not a very good day, and you were able to only grind or earn up to 0.17 RLTs here in the Timewall or here in the Rollercoin website itself. Okay? So having that said, 0.17, and in reality, there are times you only get that much or even less. So having only 0.17 RLTs, you only get to achieve 1 daily quest, which is this one, earn 0.17 RLTs on Taskwall. Okay? And my question is, but what if there are no daily quests that has to do with the games? So here games the Flappy Rocket as well as the Kryptonoid. So that means that based on the RLT that you've earned, you only get to finish or accomplish 1 quest for that day. Okay? And miss out the other 2 quests. And remember, the daily quest restarts again by tomorrow. But if you consolidate those RLTs in Timewall, you'll be able to withdraw a bigger amount of RLTs and coincides it with specific daily RLTs. You not only get those individual rewards per quest, but the bonus as well, since you have to gain at least 3 quests that you've accomplished. Okay? And after that, you can also achieve the weekly quest. Okay? Okay, now let's withdraw. Then go back and check RC. So currently, I've mentioned I have 0.32. Let's withdraw them. Okay. So before you can mention, so currently I have 9.46 RLT. Let's refresh it. It would be instantaneously from Timewall to Rollercoin. Okay. So before it's 9.46 RST. Okay, and currently I have 9.78 RSTs. Okay. Then let me just claim my 15 games Kryptonoid. Okay. Then this as well, 0.15 and 0.2 RLT. So like I mentioned before, it wasn't enough for my 0.32, and I'm afraid that in 12 hours I might not be able to achieve my RC earned in the time wall here. Okay. Now you can see here I can earn bonus, also RST and the XP as well. Claim. And because of the 3 bonuses here, I'll see 0.25 and 0.525 and again 0.95. My 9.46 became to 10.7. Okay. Also, I can also achieve and claim the weekly. Okay. So to summarize, that use the time wall, hold your RSTs, maximize in gaining the few RSTs that you've been grinding, and hit as much daily goals, bonuses, and weekly goals as you can. Okay.